Pardon?
Hello and welcome to just the outskirts of Sale, where we're coming to you live this evening, a little bit after 6 o'clock, and we're joined by a man who started a walk back on Boxing Day from all the way up in Queensland, and he's made it into Sale, although officially I don't think you get into Sale till you get to the Propeller. That's my guide for locals that love the area. But we are joined by Captain Australia. Captain, say hello to our Facebook Live audience.
G'day Matt, Matt, viewers, listeners, how you doing? This is how I look as I walk around day to day. I got my high vis gear because it's been raining.
Yeah.
So yeah, my name's Simon. I'm a survivor of a stage 4 cancer. Had 6 months to live. Beat it, but I couldn't come back to life. And I realised I started to build hope around the idea that a pilgrimage, a big walk, would heal me. And around that idea, I decided it was good to be of service to superhero up for science. So I chose the Kids Cancer Project, which is all about research into paediatric cancer. And that's where we are today, day 73 of the big walk.
So I have to ask, what keeps you motivated? I mean, you know, by now you must be feeling tired at the very, most obvious.
Beyond tired, my friend. Yeah, look, motivation's a concept that applies when you're doing something that you don't really completely with all your bones want to do. So I'm living this. This is my quest. This is an adventure, you know.
Yeah.
I am 100% invested in it, and it's about serving the charity, but it's also about my survival.
Yeah.
And then there's this third dimension where I'm sharing it with the public. So people are writing back to me saying, I saw you concretely fixing your broken life and creating hope, and now I believe I can have that. So there are people who are this lovely bloke, I can't say his name because he wants it to be private, but he's been a heroin addict.
Oh, wow.
He's been addicted to painkillers, and just like he says, I'm inspired to fight it and to try to get past it. There's no guarantee that you'll win, but hope is the fuel that gives you the chance. And I absolutely love that level of it, you know? So you say, what motivates me? I don't need motivation. I'm in it. You'll have to put a bullet in me to stop me.
What are you feeling now where, you know, in a car where a couple of hours drive from Melbourne, you are, you know, days, if you like, away from arriving hopefully nice and safely in Melbourne. What kind of feelings are going through your mind right now?
When I started my big walk, I would sometimes be walking down the beach crying, sobbing.
Yeah.
One of the things I was doing was releasing grief. I was letting go of things that I'd carried with me that I didn't need anymore. So it was like a form of therapy, talking to the ocean, letting it go. But I was also really sooky because I missed my children, you know.
Yes.
Now that I'm in the last 10 days of the big walk, I miss my children again. I have that same feeling just in my bones hurting me, but it's different because every step is getting me closer and closer to them. At the start, I felt like I was walking away from them.
Yes.
So it's actually just a lovely sort of sense of excitement mingled with pain, to be honest.
And are they going to be there at the end for you?
No, Federation Square, I'll get there and then I'll find a way to get home. And when I get back to Brisbane, that's when I'll reunite with my family. I have 3 young boys.
Wow. What about the overall charity? So let's come back to that, because there'll be people watching today that are wondering, you know, how do we practically help? We've got the Facebook page, Captain Australia. We can have a look. Yes, there's my daughter telling me we're seeing bunnies in the paddock just outside the Sales Specialist School.
It's like 6 of them.
6 bunnies. But let's get back to the charity. Tell me about it. Well, practically, what do people need to do? They're seeing you do this amazing inspirational walk. What can people do?
Well, I mean, there's 2 things. The charity has had the most success when I've gotten on the telly, national television,
Yep.
One day I did an interview at Stanwell Tops with the ABC National News, and the project that afternoon down towards Wollongong, we made 40 grand in that day.
Wow.
So getting on the telly is the big picture. So if you know anyone in the media, if you have any connect, or if you can like, share and do all of that sort of stuff, that's fabulous. Otherwise, if you look at Cap's Big Walk on Facebook, there's all the past media, and there's a link to the charity's donation page. So the charity's called the Kids Cancer Project. It's about research into paediatric cancer. So it's about improving the outcomes, softening the treatments. 950 Aussie kids every year are diagnosed.
Wow.
20% of them do not survive treatment. They are fated to die and die horribly. And that's 3 kids every week.
Wow.
So the numbers are phenomenal. And that's just in Australia. But the research benefits humanity. So it benefits our understanding of cancer overall. It contributes to immunotherapy, the human genome, all kinds of things. So it's about science, and it's about kids. It's about preventing or helping. So maybe not prevention. It's about better treatment for kids and better screening and detection. And it's a lovely, wonderful charity. And if you hit Cap's Big Walk, it's in the very top sticky post in the timeline. There's a donation link. We've
only joined you for a small part of the walk, but I hear that across the journey, you've had plenty of people joining you and just walking with you. What's that like?
Yeah, it's lovely. I wouldn't say plenty, but from time to time people have come down. In Newcastle, one lady joined in for a good 20 kilometres dressed as Superwoman. So that was great. And there were 4 or 5 other people there as well. We went down an old disused rail, Fernley track it's called, an old rail track. I'm hoping when we get to Federation Square in Melbourne, I'm going to stop just shy of that. I'm going to arrive on the 19th, and across the river there's a park.
Yes.
I can't remember the name of it actually. Alexandra Gardens.
Yep.
So there at about 10 o'clock in the morning I'll gather, and I'd love it if there was a group of people who just wanted to cross the bridge and do that last K or 2 into Federation Square.
Fantastic.
And if they wore their undies on the outside, that would be a bonus, or a little mask. Sexy Zorro mask, maybe. Anything. But yeah, Superhero Up for Science and join in, that would be lovely. But anybody anywhere along the way who wants to join in for a bit, I love it. I love meeting people, hearing their stories. And I just love the idea that anything that I'm doing helps somebody, somewhere, somehow. I adore that. And, there's some, like we've got Kaz here today, who says she's taking great inspiration,
I've been watching him since Boxing Day, since the man left Brisbane, and absolute inspiration and an absolute joy to actually meet him in person today.
And I adore that somebody can take hope and inspiration from just this buffet building hope. And it's about hope. It's a circle we create together. We share, we build, it elevates all of us. I love it.
Toots, so fantastic to have the community. I am sorry if the camera work is a bit shaky on us today, because we're out and about walking, and hopefully the audio, because of the breeze, is going okay. We're about to pass the church on the highway, the Baptist church, and the Cap will head into Sale. Tomorrow morning, I believe you're heading off from the clock tower in Sale, and I think around about 7:30 people can send you off. Is that right?
I'll go hang out at the clock tower from 7:30 until whenever. Just so if anybody in Sale who's curious to say good day wants to come and say good day. So it's not let's go rah-rahing around town or anything. If you just want to say hello, shake hands, and we'll grab a coffee or something, I'll be there hanging out for anybody who wants to meet me.
Beautiful. Well, can we say on behalf of everyone, congratulations. You're doing such a magnificent thing to have walked. A lot of people won't understand the sheer scale of your journey, but Brisbane to Melbourne, we conveniently fly that in 2 hours, but you left back on Boxing Day when when New South Wales and Queensland were very different places. So
I've come through, there's been significant changes in the last 72 days around COVID and the relaxation of, I think we're starting to maybe learn to live with it and get back to normal, and I like that very much.
It's a good thing. So go check out the Facebook page. Just give that to us one more time.
If you look at facebook.com/caps, CAPS, BIG walk, Caps Big Walk, that's where I do my daily live streams and all of that stuff. And the very sticky post has all the charity information and a lot of the past media, some of it a bit funny.
Yep. Go and have a look. Cap, thank you. And thank you to everyone walking, and thank you to the generosity of people supporting Cap throughout this journey. Been a pleasure. We'll leave the video up so others can watch it. But Cap, congratulations on a magnificent effort.
A privilege, mate, an honour. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks ever so much.